Hey guys, how's everybody doing? Hopefully you're doing well. This is the second part or pile B for the spirit messages for blockages on your path. And that was the dendrite agate. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. It's a pretty awesome palm stone. It's supposed to help keep you grounded on your spiritual path. So I'm going to start with the Spirit Message Oracle, and we're going to see where that takes us. After I read this to you through the tarot, just know that whatever you're going through, may it be internally, externally, mentally, physically, emotionally, you're going to get through it. Just, if this doesn't help, know the answers are inside of you. You just have to listen to it. Look for the signs and the synchronicity as well. This card says, new beginnings. And I will read to you what it says. Everything in life is constantly vibrating and moving, and therefore continuously changing and evolving. Be aware that a new beginning is on the horizon. Have courage and faith, because right now life is trying to nudge you forward and move you in a new direction. So yeah, that kind of corresponds with, you're experiencing blockages on your path. We all do. It's just kind of part of this thing, for any chosen person, light worker, whatever you want to call yourself. We have to go through these lessons to break these cycles, these patterns, the karma that we've accumulated in this lifetime, past lifetimes, ancestral trauma and karma. We are here to break those. What you're being advised to do right now is learn the lesson. Whatever lesson that you need to learn through it, grow through it, go through it, okay? There's no half-stepping. There's no shortcuts. And there's no pretending that, if something hurts, it hurts. Acknowledge it. Grow through it. What do you need to learn from it so that you can have this new beginning? So let's get into some tarot. We'll start off with like 3 cards and see kind of what's going on in your situation, what the blockages are, and any advice. All right, spirit guides, what's going on with pile B? Oh, 2 came out so far. 2 of Pentacles and the 2 of Wands came out first. So I think we are trying to balance all aspects of our lives and make proper decisions. Yeah, and then the King of Pentacles. So yeah, we're trying to become, pardon me, we're trying to come out of confusion, make proper decisions for our life, because what we're manifesting is to be more grounded, more stable, more reliable, and really step into our power, right? Sometimes life throws a lot at us all at once, and it becomes really difficult sometimes to focus on one thing when you feel like there's a mountain piling up ahead of you, right? I think your advice here is to start with one thing. What one thing do you feel? What one thing should they start with that's blocking them right now? Strength. Finding your inner strength. You have an inner knowing. You have, the Empress just came out, and the Wheel of Fortune as well. But let me finish what I was saying. You have an inner knowing of who you are, what your purpose is, what your blockages are right now. Right now, I feel like with the strength coming out, we, on top of the 2 of Pentacles, we are allowing other people's opinions, wants and needs for us to drive us, and it's taking our strength from us. Because I don't put any of my cards in reverse. But if I'm called to read them that way, I will. I think that we have been trying to take our power back from these people, situations, financial constraints, whatever it may be. We're trying to give birth to new ideas and make decisions for the future that are correct. And I think that right now, if we can just get our thoughts and feelings and actions in alignment and just have integrity with everything we do for our own happiness, our own lives, because we are the captain of our ship. If we give somebody else control, we are not living for ourselves, right? I think what Spirit is calling you to do is start living for yourself. Start making decisions for yourself. Pardon me. I say this in every video. I'm pregnant and my indigestion for the last like 2 weeks has been retarded. I'm on like my second bottle of Tums in 2 weeks. Pardon me. But you have this inner strength and knowing. And when I say strength, I'm not talking about like brute force. It's like taming the beast within, right? It's so easy to fall into the mass, right? And you know, people around us are shitty. They have shitty attitudes. They make poor choices. So it's easy for us to just do the same thing as everybody else, because a lot of people just want to fit in, so they don't live and make choices for themselves, right? With the Empress being here, that is, you know, like the divine feminine. And when I say the divine feminine, I'm not talking about man or woman, because the divine feminine could be the feminine in a man body could have the divine feminine, and a woman body could have the divine masculine. But I think that also this is saying that we need to embrace our feminine side a little bit more. Like love and nurture ourselves and the people around us, the right people, and making decisions for ourselves according to our own inner compass. And with the Wheel of Fortune here, if you can align all that, things are going to get so much better for you. And I'm not even speaking just financially. I'm talking about like mentally, physically, emotionally. It's time to come into alignment. So let's get a few more cards, guys. And with the New Beginnings card as well, that Wheel of Fortune, 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands. It's looking pretty good. I mean, I think we're starting, from what I'm seeing here is that we're starting to notice that we haven't been living for ourselves much lately, that we've been living for other people. The 4 of Swords with 2 of Pentacles and Strength. Yeah, resting and recuperating. I think that, you know, it's also calling for some inner, like cleaning out your closet per se, right? Laying to rest a lot of things that are no longer serving you, so that you can harness that inner strength, so that you can balance your life out and come into the things that are meant for you and what make you happy. Can we get one for the Empress and the 2 of Wands, please? Well, the 5 of Pentacles came out, and then the 10 of Cups. Let's see here. Can I get one more for that before I say anything? Oops. 10 of Swords. Have you I feel like that this is talking about like maybe in the past you've abandoned things that have made you happy to replace it with things that made other people around you happy, and now you're worried you won't have the chance to make it right. And I think it's because 10-10 is right here next to each other. So, or maybe, you know, what you thought was your end all be all turned out not to be. Why is that? The community, 3 Pentacles, because of the community, because of the people that you were working with or that you were around. So yeah, I was correct in when I was saying in the beginning that we were allowing other people to make choices for us, and we're starting to see that those choices that other people made for us ended up making us unhappy. So now we're trying to correct those choices and live for ourselves, right? Can I see what the King of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune is, please, Spirit? 1 second, guys. Oh. 2 of Swords. I think maybe that we were convinced. It could either be like a father figure, a patriarch of the family, or, I mean, it could also be like a husband or it could be a wife or a mother figure as well, just a masculine version. Blinded you, pardon me, and made you feel like the choices that you made in the past were right and your best interest. And because the 2 of Swords talks about being at a stalemate or being blinded from the truth, with the Wheel of Fortune and the King of Pentacles, I'm feeling like you were convinced that if in the past you made the choice to be with your Empress, or the Empress that you chose, you know, if you made the choice to be with somebody else, that it was going to leave you in the 5 of Pentacles, which is, you know, out in the cold, broke, in despair, etc. And with the 3 of Pentacles being here as well, like, I feel like that could either be like working with friends and family, and they also convinced you, they tricked you out of your real wish fulfillment, basically. All right, what is, can I get another one for 2 of Pentacles, Strength, and 4 of Swords? The Star. Okay, so yeah, we are doing some healing here. We are starting to see what our real wish fulfillment in our own life is. And don't worry, don't fret. This is all part of the spiritual journey. We are here to heal these generational curses, these karmic patterns. We often are tricked out of what our real wish fulfillment is. We're often busy trying to keep the people we love happy because a lot of us are empaths and our loyalty runs deep. And from a young age, we are taught, we know what loyalty is inside, but we are taught to be loyal to the wrong people, right? So don't be in too much despair about this. Like, all things can be corrected if this is the case. Let me dig a little deeper here. What's the 2 of Swords, Wheel of Fortune? Keep it way in. Ace of Cups and Judgment. 8 of Pentacles is on the bottom. So yeah, you definitely you were definitely kind of, I don't want to say cheated out of it, but you were definitely blinded to your true love. And with Judgment being here, I feel like you made the wrong judgment call. And Spirit is calling you now to wake up and see that, like, before it's too late, maybe. Am I correct in my assumption here, Spirit? Yeah, 9 of Wands, Knight of Cups. That love offer has left you feeling burdened, weighed down, like the wounded warrior. The love offer that you gave in the past. How can they become unstuck? How can they become unstuck, Spirit? It's time to start a new journey. It's time to set out towards what you really want. What is it they're really wanting? Page of Swords. And the High Priestess. It's time for you to learn about yourself. Stop listening. It's time for you to go inwards. You have an inner knowing. There are things that have been hidden from you intentionally so that you wouldn't start out on this new journey and learn about your spiritual path. If you are allowing everybody else to dictate your life and tell you what your happiness is, how are you ever going to figure out what makes you happy? That just like kind of flipped out when I moved my cards. It's a 9 of Cups. How are you ever going to learn what it is that actually makes you happy? So what are they going towards? What are they going towards, Spirit? 7 of Swords, 10 of Wands, King of Swords. The Magician and Temperance. I think this is saying it's time to cut out all of the things that are sneaky, things and people that are sneaky and deceptive. 10 of Wands is talking about stuff like pressure, being weighed down, and burdens, and it's time to get real with yourself about what it is that's really going on in your environment. And the Temperance and Magician is, it's time, and that's what I was saying in the beginning, it's time to balance yourself out, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. And the Magician is like the manifester, and so is the King of Pentacles. If we can get real with ourselves about, I mean, even maybe we've been sneaky and deceptive in the past, right? But honesty is key here. It's time that we get honest with ourselves. It's time that we learn about ourselves, about the people that we've chosen to engage with, to give our time and energy to. It's time to cut those energetic cords, balance ourselves out, and go towards what it is we really want. Because right now it seems like there is a lot of things going on that is not making you happy. But if you can do that, this is the 4 of Wands. You will come into your happy, your union, your whatever it is. I feel like there's a marriage involved, or there's something else that you're wanting. You want to marry somebody. That, because the 4 of Wands is also like a twin flame card, a higher level soulmate card. And I think you're trying to manifest that person into your life, that union into your life. But what Spirit is saying is that you cannot do that until you get real with yourself, until you see that the toxicity that you are in, the people that you are around are blocking that. There are some karmic patterns and cycles here that need to be broken. We need to get honest with ourselves and the people around us and leave that shit behind and go towards what makes us happy. You cannot have what you want, especially this is showing me that you want a divine connection. You cannot have that wish fulfillment, that divine connection, until you get honest with yourself about what is blocking you. And what it looks like to me is a whole lot of nonsense going on around you that either you know is going on and you haven't said anything and you're allowing to continue to happen, or you are completely unaware of it and you need to open your eyes to it. It's time. You cannot have a new beginning until you have wiped out the old, okay? 5 of Wands. 8 of Wands. Yeah, it's time to move away from all the competition, all the fighting, the arguing, the drama, the bickering. It's time to get away from that. Because even if you're not engaging in it, but you're around those people, as an empath, a light worker, whatever, a sensitive person, you are soaking up all that karma. You are going to have issues in your life until you let this shit go. Let these people, situations, whatever it is, go. You are going to experience the karma for it, and you will never have your happiness. You'll never know what your happiness is because you are soaking up so much negative energy that, I mean, how are you ever going to know what you want, who you are, if you're allowing all this negativity in there? You have to start healing. It's time to heal. One more. Yeah. The heartbreak. Actually, let's get one more with that one. And the Queen of Swords. So, it's either you are in a current relationship with, Queen of Swords could be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. It also could be a divorced woman, man, whatever. The divorced feminine energy. But with the King of Swords and then the Queen of Swords coming out and the Three of Swords, I think that either you are still married and things are going extremely bad, or you're a union of some sort. You're having trouble in the connection. Or in the past, there has been a lot of trouble in the connection. You're not together anymore, but you're holding on to that heartbreak, that resentment, that pain. And it's preventing you from moving forward in life. So, I know it's hard. Believe me. Personally, I've been there. But just know that you deserve to be happy. And that you should not give one person, one energy, one experience this much power to destroy your bright future. And it doesn't matter how old you are. It's never too late. It's never too late to start over. It's just, you have to get honest with yourself. You have to let go of that past. And you have to move forward. Because there's something better out here waiting for you. There's a beautiful journey for you. This looks like there could be so much greatness here. But if you're a divine being, there's a lot of things and people and energy fighting against it. So you have to learn to be discerning and see what that is that's trying to stop you. And once you get honest with yourself and figure that out, nothing can stop you. I'm going to get you like 2 or 3 cards for the messages from the light for some hope, so that we can close this out. And I really hope that whatever choice that you make is the best choice. Just know that your ancestors are rooting for you. The divine's rooting for you. I'm rooting for you. You can do this. You can get through this. Whoever you are, wherever you are in life, you can. It's just you got to get honest with yourself, okay? You got to let go. Whoa. You got to let go of all that pain. One flipped over. I'll keep that one. It says acceptance. Acceptance means unconditional love. The angels remind you to accept everyone exactly as they are without judging, blaming, or wanting to change them. When you are totally accepting, you bear no malice or enmity. Damn it, I could not get that out. I'm so sorry. Enmity towards anyone or anything. Harmlessness through acceptance is a high state of being, and this is a difficult quality for humans to embrace, for it is a divine quality. Nevertheless, the angels are drawing it to your attention now. You are also being asked to accept yourself. When you truly do so, you feel centered and confident, and your divine self is revealed. Affirmation: I accept myself and others. Somebody hurt you in the past. You have to accept that. It happens. It wasn't your fault. I mean, you may have done things in the past that were not so savory, right? We all have. It's not who you are today. And it's not who you're going to be tomorrow. If you have a true desire to change and to be happy, you have to accept what is, let go of what was, and embrace what is coming. Let me get like 2 more, Spirit. Too many jumps out there. Well, I want to keep that top one because it was trying to come out real bad. Serenity. Serenity bestows inner peace, tranquility, and calmness of mind. When you feel serene, you are your own person, for nothing and no one can bother, upset, or influence you. You are like a calm, clear lake, beautiful and peaceful to be with. Your quiet radiance brings hope and support to those who come within your aura. You attract respect and love from others, for all are calmed by you. As you become deeply serene and still, you connect to higher powers of the universe for divine guidance, and your path in life becomes smooth and flowing. Quietly ask your angels to hold you in serenity. I am serene and still. Yeah, in this reading I was seeing that you needed to take some rest and time out and heal and come to that serene place. Like, whatever hurt and resentment you're holding on to, I promise you that there was a lesson behind it, okay? Do not become the pain that you experience, because that is what the dark powers want, right? They do everything they can to break us down so that we cannot step into our divinity. And God is calling you to accept and to move forward, because you are going to be so loved and so embraced. You just have to let go of what is no longer serving you. 1 more, please. Well, 2 popped out. I'm just going to keep them, okay? All right. Self-worth. That's a good one. Self-worth bestows a sense of confidence, expectation of success, and ability to love. Decide on clear boundaries and limits and firmly decline to let others step over them or manipulate you. You will earn respect. Oh my gosh, that's perfect for this. When you value yourself, you become open and friendly, slow to take offense, and quick to forgive. Remind yourself that you are likable and lovable. Do not let others press your buttons. Stand tall and confident. Remind yourself that, I was going to read that again. Maybe it was not needed to. Remind yourself that you are likable and lovable. Do not let others press your buttons. Stand tall and confident. I felt like I needed to read it again. With true self-worth, you radiate a golden aura, which enfolds others and makes them feel good too. Ask your angel to step into your aura and guide you. Your affirmation is, I am confident and worthwhile. You are. You totally are. Last one is knowledge, or wisdom. Sorry. Wisdom. And then it says, knowledge is learned, but wisdom is the divine prompting within yourself. Your angel guidance is to connect to your still, quiet center and listen to the wisdom of your soul. Then you will take decisions and act from your own infinite self. Yes, that is what I was just saying in the beginning. You have been letting other people make decisions for you, and you are unhappy as fuck. Excuse me. With wisdom, life takes on a new perspective, as dramas and fears become insignificant in comparison with the magnificence of the overall picture. Yes. Yes. Walk your path in life as one of the wise ones, and all will revere and respect you. Yes, your affirmation is, I listen to my own inner wisdom. Is this not what I said in the beginning? You are finding your inner strength. Find that inner strength. Start making decisions for yourself, because you deserve to be happy. You deserve to be loved. You deserve so much more than what you are feeling right now. Embrace it. Understand you are not alone, okay? I almost want to cry right now because I understand. You are not alone. We all go through this. It is nothing personal. The people that are set here to do this, I don't even think they know consciously that they are like demons, that they are like dark entities that are here to keep us down. But somehow, some way, they find anything in any way to break a divine being. Do not let this break you. Do not let this become you, because you are so much more than the pain that has been caused in the past to you. You deserve to be loved. You are lovable. You have an inner knowing. Let's stop letting other people make choices that make us miserable, okay? Listen to yourself. Your heart knows. I promise. And it'll get better. It will. Cards don't lie. Spirit says it's going to get better. So, thank you for listening. I hope that helps. Stay strong. Believe in yourself. You are worth so much more than what you're feeling right now. See you next time.